Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey is now just a couple days away. Before it releases, I'm giving my thoughts on every single Christopher Nolan movie. Today, I'm talking about Dunkirk. Dunkirk is one that I've never really been the biggest fan of in Nolan's filmography. I think it may even be my least favorite movie from his. I don't know, that might be a hot take, I don't know. I know there's a lot of people that love this movie, and I don't dislike this movie by any means. I in no way think that this is a bad movie. I don't think that Christopher Nolan has ever made a straight up bad film. This just happens to be my least favorite in his filmography, and one of the ones that I just have the urge to go back to the least. Like I said, this is in no way a bad movie. There are a lot of things that I think are fantastic about it. I think on a technical level, this movie is fantastic. The sound design, the cinematography, all of the war action. I think there's a lot of stuff in that is really, really exciting. And there's throughout the film, there's constantly always something that's happening that's adding tension to the situation. So quite a few times there's like a soldier that nearly drowns. On the land timeline, there's all these soldiers that are trapped in this bunker that keeps getting hit by enemy fire, and so water is leaking into it, and they have to try and plug the holes before they drown. Near the third act, there's like an oil spill in the water that catches on fire. There's always something happening that adds tension to the situation that you're watching, and so I think the action is exciting enough. The cinematography, like I said, is fantastic. They do a lot of things with attaching the camera to a plane and going underwater and stuff like that. There's a lot of cool stuff with that. I think the way that Nolan tries to do different timelines and different, like, we have a group of people that are on the beach, a group of people in the sea, and people up in the sky in planes. The way that Nolan does that, and they're all separately trying to fight off different enemies. I think the way that they do that is interesting, and it's cool to see kind of the different aspects of the war, what different soldiers are doing, their different jobs, I guess you could say. But aside from the technical aspects, there's not really much about this movie that I really love or that draws me to it. I think the characters as a whole are pretty bland. I can't remember a single character's name. None of the characters are particularly memorable, and there's not really a lot of memorable dialogue or conversations. It's a very action-heavy, action-focused film, which I guess for a war movie definitely works. But in this case, there are plenty of action-heavy war films that still have characters that I can connect with and want to root for. And this film is just kind of missing that. I don't care about any of the characters here. Cillian Murphy's character, I'm pretty sure, doesn't even have a name. He's just credited as Shivering Soldier. So really, for me, this movie has just never had much that makes me really eager to go back to it or rewatch it. I've seen it a couple times now because of rewatching before a new Nolan movie and stuff like that. But it's just never one that I've really connected with, and it is much lower on my list. Those are my thoughts on Dunkirk. What do you think of this movie? Let me know down in the comments below. Where does it rank for you amongst the other Christopher Nolan movies? Stay tuned for my reviews on Tenet and Oppenheimer, still coming later this week. And until my next video like this one, subscribe to my channel and keep watching movies.